Augie.
What?
Augie.
What?
Dude, this guy he just announced his new Halo campaign. His new Halo campaign mod,
Who?
okay?
Who?
This are you ever hear of SPV3?
No.
It's the biggest Halo campaign mod project out there. And the developer for it has been able to do some incredible things over multiple different Halo games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's been talking about the plot and the characters and kind of the angle he wants to take the story, right?
Right.
Can I show you a really short clip? I'm derailing a little bit, but can I show you this?
Sure. Let me
never outpace Fallout the Frontier though.
Let me
All right, this
hold
is
on. Give me a second. I gotta like set up my Discord.
Augie, this is something.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You're gonna like this.
All right, we're here.
All right. Are you in? You can hear it?
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah, so in the lore.
All right. This is like the hacks of fucking the hacks of Halo.
Mickey was in prison, but he was going to have been liberated to the start of this. And there was a big plot twist later in the game. We realized he wasn't actually liberated by the insurrection or escaped. That he was actually sent here on a secret mission by...
So far, this is normal, right? Just normal, like,
Suppose?
he's explaining the characters? Yeah, he's just explaining the characters, wait.
Yeah, Oni. Because we haven't really talked much about the characters yet. In this, other than the rebel leader, Jayla Jonas was her name. And then there was Sergeant Sakim. So when I said we were talking about dark things the UNSC had done, there was part of what we were thinking was how would like things that socially affect people today, how would those work in the future? So there was idea that at some point turn of the century, the humanity had just flat out committed genocide against Muslims, which, you know, there's people today.
Wait, is this part of his like game lore? Is he making a mod? I don't. What is happening?
This is the mod lore for his game.
Kind of
just like at the turn of the century, the world just decided genocide. Let's do it.
In the Halo world, that actually did happen. If you notice, there's never any Muslim or Arabic characters in any of the Halo media. There's like one or two.
Wait, so he paid attention to what race was excluded from the Halo series?
No. This is his story. He's making the Halo games now. Like, he's making a Halo mod that takes it on a line of its own. So this is the lore to his Halo game.
So in order for it to visually work with his mod, he had to look for a race that wasn't in any of the Halo games in order to say that.
He's like, dude, you want a dark story? There's nothing darker than genocide.
I agree. I mean, there's no black people in Mario, so you know we could have all kinds of mods.
Yeah, we could make like a Mario 64 mod where it's like the story. Oh my god,
muted me. Sorry. Do you know who Captain Keyes is?
Who's Captain Key?
Captain Keyes ran the Forward Unto Dawn. It's the main ship from the first Halo game. He's big in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And when he dies, his daughter Miranda becomes like higher in the, like, she gets like a promotion, right?
Right.
So like him and his daughter are two main characters in Halo. Well, in SPV3, there's a little bit of lore that's been added. Now, are you familiar with what the Flood is?
No.
So think of like the Flood as zombies. So Captain Keyes is killed because he becomes basically a zombie, right? And then he didn't understand what was happening to him. So this is an excerpt from a terminal, and I want you to read this out loud. Okay, this is what he's thinking now that he's a zombie.
This is what he's thinking now that he's a zombie.
Yes, this is the lore.
All right. Let me blow this up.
This is the new lore.
Oh my god. What? How? Where am I? Did I fall asleep? No, I couldn't have. We were on a mission. Weapons, the Covenant? Wait, no. I need to spread. I need to fly away. We have to escape. But to where? Earth? So many people, so much to feed on. What? Feed? I don't understand. I don't. Why would I think? People aren't food. A tool. People are a tool. To spread. Reproduce. We are stronger in numbers. Stronger to spread. Spread? No. I don't need to spread. Why do I want to spread? I want to reproduce. I don't need to reproduce. Miranda! I want to spread. I want to reproduce. I want her! So much knowledge. Her ship. No, not my daughter. Why would I? Wait, Nick.
What?
Why would I want to do that to her? This isn't me. This is sick. She's great. Ideal. I want her here, inside of me, a part of me. Her ship, her weapons, her mind. It is mine. It will belong to me. No. Why do I want this? Not my daughter. Not my Miranda. These feelings, why? Where are they coming from? This isn't me.
All right, well, Jacob, I just want you to know what you're thinking about is morally neutral. So in that thread, the guy's defending this incest porn that he's written, and he's arguing why it makes sense to the lore.
Oh my!
This is a very captivating lore. Yeah, why don't Bungie add this to their games? Why isn't this part of Halo Infinite? I feel like this is a really good storyline that they're missing out on. Why hasn't any game done this?
Halfway through, Augie realized he was reading an incest porn fan fiction. He's like, wait!
What the fuck?
Wait, Connor in the chat. I just tuned in because I hear you yelling about plowing your daughter from the other room.
The fuck, dude?
Oh. Why?
So, just going through, people were saying, hey, that's probably not the case. I doubt this guy really believes in that. He goes, I've talked about it numerous times on Twitter, Discord, and Reddit. But to make it clear, the idea behind it was that Keyes is absorbed by the flood. And his loving thoughts of his daughter as he died are slowly being replaced by the flood needing to reproduce. There is a sexual edge. And someone's like, that's pretty fucking weird, dude. He's like, it should be. It's meant to be weird and perverse and gross to make you feel horrified for Keyes and what the flood does. Just being weird and horrifying is what makes it weird and horrifying. And that's intentional. His mind and body is being corrupted. It's something that should be horrifying. The extent of the perverse nature of the flood and the mind only touches on briefly in other material, mainly parts of Halo 3. Some were cut. And Diaz's The Flood. And then someone wrote, you sick bastard.
This is fucking terrible. This is literally... Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I gotta spread. I gotta spread Miranda.
This is literally the worst thing I've ever fucking read.
Dude, you guys are covering lawsuits, dude. You gotta be covering spreading Miranda.